Welcome to Fast Fiction. The Three Monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. The scene before me is postcard perfect, warm and inviting. An azure sky topped with cotton ball clouds breasting a turquoise sea. Sun worshippers are lazing on the golden sands. Some are reading, others just slumbering the afternoon away. I sigh in contentment. The handsome man, besides, also dozes. He is tired after a busy night. I smile mischievously in recollection. And like him, I find myself giving in to the warmth of the sun. My eyelids feel heavy. Further along the beach, an all-male film crew from the local television station focus the camera on the holidaymakers. They are giving more than casual attention to the scantily clad girls who strut along the promenade in their itsy-bitsy bikinis. Some young children play with a ball, their voices shrill with excitement. One enthusiastic little boy kicks it further down the beach and runs gleefully to save it. As it hurls towards the water, his mother calls out a warning. "David, take care! Don't go into the water!" Dutifully he stops and waits, whilst the youth disentangles himself from his girlfriend's arms and throw it gently back for the young boy to catch. Whoops! Ah, better. Laughing, the youngster turns and runs back to his team. The lovers walk hand in hand along the water's edge, earnest in conversation. Suddenly, the young man stops in his tracks, as though engulfed in a burst of laughter. His shapely companion seems indignant. This causes him further mirth. Now, it becomes apparent, she does not share his humour, and her voice wafts over the wind, strident and offended. "Don't you dare laugh at me! It isn't funny, I tell you, it isn't funny!" Her arms gesticulating in anger. I smile at this lover's tiff, watching as she puts her hand into the large raffia bag on her arm and rummaging around for something inside. Still laughing, her partner resumes his walk, and now, a few feet ahead of her, turns to say something in retort, as her hand comes from the bag. It is now holding a small hand pistol. Still shouting, she raises it and fires. The man's body falls into a graceful backslip, leaving his feet touching the lapping tide. His companion replaces the gun in her bag. Then, without hesitation, steps over him and continues her walk, redirecting her steps more firmly towards the cliff. Her naked feet puff up the loose sand as she gets further away from the water. Her partner lays still. The smile on my lips remain there. I wait for someone to appear and shout, "Candid camera!" But none appear. I look around. The legion of sunbathers are still prone in their solar worship. The children are still playing with their ball. Yet a man now lay, apparently dead, before us. I should call out, but to whom? I should scream. What? Looking towards my companion, I find he is still asleep. Was I the only one on the beach to witness this audacious crime? Turning my head, I just see the woman as she passes the film crew, the camera following her lithe form appreciatively. She disappears up towards the promenade. I make a clumsy effort to get up, but my aching limbs are heavy and slow to respond, and I fall back. I try again, then stop. A flash from the future has passed through my head. I would have to say what I was doing here on this tropical beach with my handsome partner, when I was supposed to be visiting a sick sister 5 hours away. I would have a lot of explaining to do about money that has passed from ledgers to my wallet and allows me to stay in hotels far beyond my means. The woman has now gone from sight, while for all who care to see, her mate is still sunning himself at the water's edge. In panic, I close my eyes. I count to 10. 1, 2, 3. Now I allow mere slits of sunlight through clenched lids. He has not moved. 7, 8, 9. Quickly I close them again. My mind and body are numb. I allow eternity to pass. Is it moments or minutes later that I hear the shriek? Many others have raised their heads, responding to the alarm. My companion, now awake, looks at me questioningly. I shrug my shoulders. No idea. Casually, we get out of our chairs and stroll down to join the crowd at the edge of the water to see what has happened. It appears someone has been shot. You have been listening to See No Evil, written and narrated by Brianda Cross. If you have enjoyed this podcast, we would appreciate your review either on iTunes or your favorite podcast platform. Thank you. You have been listening to See No Evil, written and narrated by Brianda Cross. If you have enjoyed this podcast, we would appreciate your review, either on iTunes or your favorite podcast platform. Thank you.